You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, round getting underway here. Iron Michael Chandler said when he signed with the UFC he was not here for a long time. He was here for a good time. And for fight fans around the world, it has certainly been a good time watching Michael Chandler. Certainly put a capstone on his UFC run with that knockout of Tony Ferguson. But he wants UFC gold, and if he doesn't get a win tonight, may never get back to the top of the heap.
Oh,
how good was that judo toss? Nicely done. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
a lot of tricks.
Posture's up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
3 minutes to go. Chandler's in half guard. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Chandler's right back to the full mount here. Nice positional control here.
That was a slick transition. He's got to find a way back to his feet.
Constantly a moving target. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is thudding off the mat.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Chandler's right back to the full mount.
Big ground and pound.
10 seconds to go in round one. Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. 5 minutes in the books.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Oh, side kick lands. All right, different round, but same approach out of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. I'm not sure if there is an injury, but his ground game is so strong, he hasn't made any effort to take the fight there.
I don't understand when you possess that skill. When you're so good on the ground, he's so strong in positions, he does such a great job of finding submissions. I don't know why he wouldn't spend the vast majority of the fight there. Tonight he is fighting a very confusing style of fight, and I just don't get it.
Swing and a big miss by Chandler. So DC, I'm not sure if fear of fatigue is a factor, but given his body of work in the UFC, you got to be surprised that he hasn't attempted to get this fight to the ground where he can let his submission skills take over.
Maybe he is anticipating a tough takedown attempt, and he doesn't want to put the effort it's going to take to get the fight where he's most comfortable. Once on the ground, he can grapple all day. The effort comes from him securing the takedowns to get the fight there.
Topuria's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Back to the single. We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Topuria gets up. He is back on the feet here.
Big double leg level change.
Chandler's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with big shots landed by him now. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
In the half guard.
Chandler's back in full mount. Under a minute to go.
This is a terrible position.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Great shot on top by Chandler.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Saved by the bell. He was getting grounded and pounded something fierce there near the end of the round. You see, it's going to take him a good chunk of these 60 seconds between rounds just to get back to his feet. So a big moment here at the end of the round. We'll see if he can recover in time to make the walk here for this next round. How clean is that jab by Ilia Topuria? Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the ring.
Oh, with authority the body. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish. Oh!
Wow, both of them are landing massive shots.
Nice counter left there.
Oh!
Fighter blocks a punch. Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You can tell by his eyes. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be.
What a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3.
Changing the position.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Chandler's in half guard. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard. Oh, he got to his spot.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Right here, you got to empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything fly.
Oh, pinpoint strike lands there, and not going to help the swelling upstairs.
I love this accuracy, this ability to get his shots to the target right away. And you see it in the swelling that is forming on his opponent's face.
Hey, stop.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27 with declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Iron Michael Chandler.